Hello, Libra. Welcome to your reading. Okay, so while pre shuffling, the Judgment card came out. And then I heard Slip Up. And then I started to also kind of fumble with my shuffle, which has not happened, um, at least in my YouTube videos. So you may be dealing with someone else's slip up or your own, whatever it may be. So let's. I got also a sense of embarrassment. Like I could physically feel, your body heats up when you get embarrassed. I actually felt that for a split second. It's definitely surprising. I was not expecting that. So you might be feeling embarrassed about something. Uh, Happens to the best of us. So let's take a look. Oh, I'm already getting, yeah, more of that. Uh, oh no. All right. So when I was talking about embarrassment, what we have here is the feminine scholar of Ignis. So the feminine scholar of wands or fire. So this depicts a dancer in her natural environment, where she shines and does her thing. Is definitely unafraid of those that watch her and view her. Though in reverse, like right when this card came out, I got like someone falling down. Well, I mean, in this context, a performance. It could be anything similar. You could have been, presenting for a group of people, whether that was at work or you accidentally, um, I don't know, said something silly or dumb. Um, 'Cause here we have the soldier of air, so in reverse. So this is the knight court class reworked, and here it depicts a harpy. In reverse here, so other people might be talking about this, and it's a little destructive. It might be bullying almost. I'm getting like to the point. I think you might have an idea for someone that might be bullying you, talking behind your back, but you don't have direct evidence. It's more like an an orbital amount of evidence that kind of points you in a general direction towards this person or situation. Um, and I'm getting real anger, frustration, but also embarrassment because you know I'm almost getting family out of this too. Like this could be a family member, so someone that you really didn't expect this to come from. Whatever it is, here we have this is the Six of Terra or Six of Pentacles upright here. So this was supposed to be, I think, specifically this bully is someone you would not expect this to happen from. So I think prior to this incident, you kind of had the perspective that this person had your back. They kind of helped you out, and you kind of helped each other out. Is kind of what I'm getting here. You depended on this person. You trusted this person. Um, Now, I kind of went out of order there, but so following this the soldier of air, we have the Hierophant in reverse. So yeah, I'm getting a. This could be also a group of people, um, an organization specifically. So this could have happened at work. I mean, it could be school, um, or an individual in a respectable position that you'd expect them to be a little empathetic or sympathetic to you in this situation. Definitely getting a work vibe because here we have the Eight of Terra or Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So someone is being a pardon my language, but a fucking asshole. I'm really getting there. Just being an asshole. Um, and it's really annoying. I'm already annoyed, and I don't even know the specifics, but like this is so angering. Like I think your opinion of this person has plummeted to the ground. It has literally plummeted to the ground. The the your ideas of this person is just crumbled, and your your opinion of them is one of disgust now. Because I think you're not alone in this. What I'm getting is like this could happen to anyone, and it just so happened to be you, and they're like, I don't want to say singling you out, but it almost feels that way, which is ridiculous because, if it can happen to anyone, why single you out? I mean, it could have been the smallest mistake that just amplified and made it seem a lot worse than it actually was. Which is really frustrating, and I feel for you because that's just stupid. And what I'm getting with the next card, we have the Chariot in reverse. So I'm like, I feel you. Like I'm getting, you just want to like lash out in anger and call them this and that. I'd be tempted to, if I'm perfectly honest, but that's not the way. This. I don't have any changing lines here. This is overall balanced. So it's more so like I feel like I'm mostly here to just reassure you that you know this could honestly happen to anyone, and like they're just being a fucking asshole. If I'm frank, because like there's a point where you're kind of joking around and you're having fun, like whatever. If you make an embarrassing mistake, like you can kind of joke about yourself even, but when it gets to the point where you're talking behind your back, just singling someone out, that doesn't feel good. That's just BS that nobody really has to deal with, especially from someone in a position um, where they expect you. I totally missed this card, but that's where you'd expect this person to be kind of the voice of reason, the voice of reality and the grounding force. But instead, I'm getting the image that they just like went way too far with this, way too far with this, way too far. Then other people heard about it. Like maybe it was one person just like cracking a joke, or maybe they just cracked the same joke over and over and over again. And it's like, okay, dude, all right, buddy, like chill out, stop it. And that might be, I'm getting your next kind of step is telling them how unacceptable this is, um, because really, when especially in a workplace, somewhere where you're supposed to focus and do a job, if you're constantly being um, distracted, then you can't do your job, and you expect other people to give you that same respect back, and it becomes more difficult to do that if they aren't, you know it becomes more difficult for you to do that if they're not giving you that initial respect. Like really getting this anger and like pissed off, like at the same time embarrassed. Like I get it is embarrassing. Like that's the reality of it. But I mean, there's a point where it's too far, right? It's like you don't deserve that treatment. That's unacceptable. Uh, you know this, but do they know this really? And if you can gather evidence and report this to someone specific, like if there's evidence of bullying and harassment, that's unacceptable. I mean, especially in Western countries, like my country specifically, if you can gather evidence against that and report it, there's serious consequences for that because you don't deserve this treatment. This is unacceptable, truthfully. Like if you're being bullied, yeah, pardon my French, but fuck them. Seriously, do not, don't, don't, don't put up with this. You know your value. You know what you're worth. You know what's best for you. And if you feel slighted and you have evidence, yeah, like destroy it. Like bring the thunder, rain down the thunder on them. Because they did it to themselves. They deserve that. Sure, you kind of made a little oopsie, right? Okay, fine. That's that's fine. And you can joke and laugh about it initially, like while it's there and around in the situation, diffuse it. But to carry it on and on and on and on and on, you're you're asking for more. Um, Not you, but this person or group of people. They're asking for trouble if they're continuing to do this. So what goes around really comes around, right? This is more than just a little oopsie for them. Maybe they were targeting you, waiting for you to do something like this. I'm not really sure. Maybe I don't want to speculate further, but either way, yeah. I think you already know all this, but definitely don't let this be how it is, because you shouldn't have to live and deal with those unresolved feelings forever. That mistreatment, no one should have to put up with that. So that's my reassurance for you. Like, don't stand for that crap. That's that's totally unacceptable. Never, ever, ever. So sorry you went through this, but yeah, I hope you find that peace and can definitely move on from this scenario. But overall, there's no changing lines. I literally have no advice for you. Like in terms of the overall layout, this is where I kind of stop the general reading and talk about the layout itself. So this layout relates to the I Ching, specifically a lower trigram, it's called. So if you're unfamiliar with the I Ching, I definitely recommend taking a peek at it. So a trigram is just half of a hexagram, which is an overall reading for the I Ching or Yi Jing. So this lower trigram specifically, so we have balanced yin, balanced yin. So that's the trigram of Earth, divine, one of the divine, or balance, oh, just all yin, essentially broken lines. So this is what it looks like. There's no changing lines. So to take this further, you'd cast 3 more lines, which would be above this. So the first line is the very bottom, and then you'd cast 3 more to get your overall hexagram and any potentially changing lines to give you more results. Because this trigram is just for being the lower trigram is just for the internal view of this situation. So beliefs, feelings, internalized perceptions, thoughts, all that stuff. Um, that's what this layout is for. So you can carry it forward if you like. So that's that. Now from this point, I do have generated cards using specific keywords. So 3 of the 4 keywords I'll mention. The fourth I will not. So if the initial 3 don't reach out or speak to you in any way, then try that fourth one. It actually might. So the keywords are information, thanks, and gene. So you can check the description there. So pause the video, choose a timestamp. I will start showing them now. So the first one here, information. Information. And then we have thanks. We have gene. And then the secret card is Sir. That's the secret card. All right, Libra. So that concludes the video. If you like the video, hit the like and subscribe button there. If you like the generated cards, I have a Ko-Fi or Coffee channel that you can subscribe to. Link is in the description, so you can download them to have. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.